This is practical test video, and I want to do the reading. I want to do the reading text, and the text that I will read are report text, narrative text, descriptive text, and recount text. The first that I will read are report text. Then the second, Then the second are the first is report text, the second are narrative text, third description text, and the last are recount text. I will read the report text first. Antibiotics. Antibiotic is a drug produced by certain microbes. Antibiotics destroy the other microbes that damage human tissues. They are used to treat a wide variety of diseases, including gonorrhea, tonsillitis, and tuberculosis. Antibiotics are sometimes called wonder drugs because they can cure diseases such as meningitis, pneumonia, and scarlet fever. But when the antibiotics are overused and misused, these drugs makes a person sensitive being attacked by a superbug. Antibiotics do not always distinguish between harmless and dangerous microbes. If a drug destroys too many harmless microorganisms, the pathogenic ones, the dangerous microbes, will have a greater chance to multiply. This situation often leads to the development of a new infection called superinfection. Extensive use of some antibiotics may damage organs and tissues. For example, spertomycin, which is used to treat tuberculosis, has caused kidney damage and deafness. Resistance to antibiotics may be acquired by pathogenic microbes. The resistant microbes transfers the genetic material to resistant microbes and cause them becomes resistant during antibiotics treatment. Non-resistant microbes are destroyed, but resistant type survives and multiply. To avoid the side effect of antibiotics, you would better not urge your doctor to prescribe antibiotics. Keep in mind that antibiotics are only useful for bacterial infection and have no effect on virus, so they cannot be used to chickenpox, measles, and other viral diseases. The second are narrative texts. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears, a papa bear, mama bear, and baby bear. One day the three bears sat down to breakfast. "This porridge is too hard," said Papa Bear. "The porridge is too hard," said Mama Bear. "The porridge is too hard," said Baby Bear. "Let's go for a walk," said Mama Bear. When we come back, our porridge will be just right." Along the Goldilocks, she walked into the house. She saw the three bowl of porridge. "This is too hard," said Goldilocks. "This is too cold," said Goldilocks. "This is just right," said Goldilocks. And she ate the baby bear's porridge. Then Goldilocks went into the living room. She saw the three chairs. "This is too hard," said Goldilocks. "This is too soft," said Goldilocks. "And this is just right," said Goldilocks. The grace chair before. The Goldilocks felt tired. She went into the bedroom. She saw three beds. And "This bed is too hard," said Goldilocks. "This bed is too soft," said Goldilocks. "This bed is just right," said Goldilocks. And she fell asleep. The three bears come home. They went into the kitchen. "Someone's been eating my porridge," said Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. "And they ate all and they ate it up. The three bears went into the living room. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. "And now it's broken." The three bears went into the bedroom. "Someone been living in my bed," said Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. "And here she is." Goldilocks woke up. She saw three angry bears looking at her. Goldilocks jumped out of bed and she ran out of house, and she never came back again. The third is descriptive text about the Indonesian archipelago. The Indonesian archipelago is the largest group of the island in the world and extends between two continents, Asia and Australia. It also lies between two oceans, the Samudra Indonesian and the Pacific Ocean. Indonesia's 1350 at 16 islands stretch 5,120 kilometers from east to west and 1,770 kilometers from north to south. The five main islands are Sumatra, Java, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, and Irian Jaya. Indonesia has a land area of 1,900,000 and 345 square kilometers. More than half of it is forest and land, and a part is mountains, with 15 of the mountains are still volcanically active. One of history's greatest volcanic eruptions, which killed thousands of people, occurred in 1888 on the island of Krakatau, which lies between Java and Sumatra. Indonesia is one of the populous countries in the world. Its total population is 160 million. More than 60% of the population live on the island of Java. The Indonesian population consists of more than 30,000 ethnic groups, which mean 500 different languages, but most of them understand the national language, Bahasa Indonesia. The Indonesian government's campaigns to popularize Bahasa Indonesia at present can be seen through signs in public places and various which says using good Bahasa Indonesia correctly. Indonesia motto in Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, which means unity in diversity, symbolize the unity of the people in spite of its ethnic and cultural origins. The third is recount text. Painting contest. When I was in 8th grade of junior high school, I participated in a painting contest which took place at the Education and Culture Office in my town. I was competing with 4,900 students. The theme of the painting was preserving cultural heritage in the global age. Everyone was provided with canvas but no oil paint, brush, or palette. We also had been given 180 minutes to finish our work. By the time the contest started, everyone immediately drew a sketch on the drew canvas. I didn't do the same since I was still thinking about what to draw. Then, finally, I had an idea and joined the others by drawing a sketch. I decided to paint a street vendor selling traditional crafts while taking a selfie with customers. I think that would be a good representation of the contest. In the middle of my painting, I realized that I didn't bring my orange paint on the realistic brick color as the background on my painting. For that, I must use mixed violet and orange color. I already made the violet color by mixing red and blue. I panicked. Then I tried to ask other contestants if they had some spares. One contestant gave me one, but it was almost empty. It wouldn't be enough for background. Then I remembered that I could get orange for mixing red and yellow. I was so surprised that I could forget such a basic combination. Then the limit is up. I somehow managed to finish my paint in the last minutes. Then the judge began to observe every work. When the camera came to my place, one of the judges asked me what color that I used for my background. I said that I mixed violet and orange to get a brick color and other combination from other parts of the background. Then they left to check other paintings. Finally, the judge announced the winner of the competition. I was be surprised that my painting be the winner. And that is all the reading test. Thank you for listening. Sukihotu Namo Buddhaya.